Hey guys, today we are going to work backwards. So you notice I have given you the absolute value graph here, and your job is going to be to write the function for it. So I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest way to kind of attack this, and then you decide on how you want to do it. So the first thing that I would start with is the vertex here. So to do that, I'm going to need some absolute value bars. And what I'm going to do is start with the vertex. Now remember that the x part of it is going to tell us what goes inside the absolute value bars. So you notice here that this x value for the vertex is at +2. So for inside the bars, that means I need to go opposite, which is going to be x minus 2. Then determining the k value, or the y part of it, we just determined how far up or down it went from the x-axis. So it went up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to have a +4 there. The last part that I do then is the a value in front. Now I notice that this is pointing upwards like a V, so I know it's going to be a positive number. You could put a plus sign or just write the number. We know if a number is just there, we assume it's positive. And what I'm going to do to figure out what the a value is I'm going to look for the slope. So if I start here at the vertex, notice I rise 1, 2, 3 times, and then I run 1 time. So 3 over 1 is the fraction from my, in quote, slope, so the a value would be 3. And that's it. I got 2 more examples for us though. All right, here is our next one. So again, notice I'm going to start with the vertex. I feel like that's easiest. You start with whatever you want to do. I just like to start with the vertex myself. So I notice that the vertex is sitting here on the x-axis. So I went to the left 4, which means I have to do the opposite, which would be +4. Now notice the vertex is sitting on the x-axis. It did not go up or down. So the k value here would be +0. Because it's a 0, you don't need to put it, but you're welcome to. I leave that up to you. And notice that it's still pointing upwards like a V, so I know the a value in front there is going to be positive. And then to determine the a value, I'm going to use the vertex and count up and over until I hit another dot. So I'm going to rise once and run 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now notice that it doesn't matter which way I run. Even if I would have run to the left instead, it's still going to be a positive 1/4, because remember that negative sign is simply going to tell me that it's reflected or pointing downwards instead. So it doesn't matter which way you run. So 1/4 is my a value with the absolute value of x plus 4. Alrighty, last but not least, sorry. All right, so for this particular one, I'm going to start again with the vertex. So I know that it went to the left 1, 2 units, so I'm going to say x plus 2. For the k value, I decide how far up or down did it move. So it went down 1, 2, 3 units, so -3. Now notice that this one is flipped upside down, or it's a reflection, so I know that in the very front it's going to be a negative number. So I'm going to say negative and then whatever the a value is. Then the slope, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3 times and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So my a value would be 3/4. Again, notice it's negative because it's pointing downwards. That's it. I hope those examples helped, but of course, if you have questions, please email me or hop onto Google Hangout with me. I'd love to talk to you guys. Hope all is well. And that is our last official lesson. We have a review and a quiz, and then we start doing the final exam project. So we're almost there, guys.